I will make sure to meet everyone when I return to my channel, braincrypto.friends. I have found the unicorn, my goal, and it is a very wonderful day. It seems unbelievable to me. To date, not a single credible chart analyst has predicted that XRP will underperform this season. A number of industry watchers now predict that XRP will have a terrible market cycle, and that the cryptocurrency may not even make it into the top 10. This coin is not a good investment. Coincidentally, it's an S-word coin. Despite everything that has been discussed and the fact that you have located those analysts, RP continues to dump you. That is to say, by examining their track record of forecasting average or worse performance, I have consistently been able to discern experts who harbor anti-XRP prejudice. For what reason is that? Are you kidding me? Greetings, everyone. Motives galore. Bitcoin hazard. The real XRP derangement disease is preventing maxi trolls from interacting. Even though I've said it multiple times in the past few months, no credible expert who isn't prejudiced against XRP has publicly stated that it won't be successful. From a character standpoint. Thus, prejudice can be described in different ways depending on whether its good, negative, or ugly aspects are being addressed. Depending on your expectations for its impact on the church, you might be biased, or you could be viewing it from a more utilitarian perspective. That is to say, right now, it's hard to find someone who isn't biased against XRP's use and who also thinks it will fail. Please let me to fill you in on the details, but this expert is predicting a drop to 13 cents or less this year or early next year. I would like it made plain that I do not possess the qualifications or experience to be considered a financial advisor. Oh, and trust me when I say you shouldn't use my recommendation when closing a deal or buying something. My fave hobby is watching cryptocurrency vlogs, and I'm just an interested spectator. This should be pursued purely for recreational purposes. This is before I go into detail about many of his points, but regardless of his legitimacy, I will tell you this now. On this issue, he is actually in the minority. Nevertheless, I will insist that he is mistaken if he is right. Occasionally, the unlikely occurs. If the price of XRP were to plummet, it would have no effect on me. As is common in illogical marketplaces, people are simply exchanging ideas. My bet will remain same regardless of whether XRP reaches its all-time high in 2018 or not, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this is all speculation and that XRP is fundamentally fine. Either it will be reset to zero or a new record will be set. That was what I was expecting. However, it will not float about without purpose indefinitely. Yes, that is possible and has occurred because it has been consolidating for 6 years. Right now, that's where we stand. Nearly 7 minutes have passed. However, it won't remain still indefinitely. Perhaps we are completely mistaken and it serves no purpose at all. My patience will be tested as I wait for my wealth to plummet, irrespective of his credibility, provided it isn't caused by a major issue with XRP. Nonetheless, I remain unconvinced. It is my moral obligation to bring this unfortunate soul to your notice as well. The blockchain advocate, incidentally, put out a video today. Also, he keeps his cool under pressure, so when he says he's excited, I'll take that as a sign that he's got good reason to be. Also, he is very cautious with the data that he delivers. His quality is quite exceptional, I must admit. If you notice that he is saying something he usually doesn't, like, "Hey, I'm getting excited," then you should probably pay attention. Consequently, he is now making a beeline for the market. More specifically, he has said that XRP is likely in the spring of its accumulation cycle, just before the strong indicator after a tremendous upward surge becomes visible, according to the Wyckoff accumulation chart pattern. That must be how he sees us, then. I identified the lone exception today, but yes, I do receive remarks like that from the majority of analysts. I want you to know that I am perfectly fine with sharing my negative thoughts about XRP and other cryptocurrencies on my channel. I bring this up for that reason. Having stated that, chart analyst Alessio Rizzani will be the subject of our discussion. I think he's fantastic, and I've highlighted his work on my channel before. His actions will cause you to question his credibility. From what I can see, that's the case. Upon leaving, his utterly sincere thoughts have won him a large following. Even though 67,900 is a lot, his YouTube subscriber count is close to 385,000. This video was released by him not long ago. Following that, I viewed this video the previous day. XRP is currently facing some difficulties. Let me explain more. Cryptocurrency marketplaces at the moment. Inquiry, which he meticulously reviewed. This is where I will lay out the essentials and offer my 2 cents. I think his video would be a great resource for anyone looking to learn more about wave counts and technical analysis in general. In case you were curious, Alessio does not oppose XRP. I should mention that he is not basing his XRP price predictions on news or utility. We will not go into an XRP discussion at this time. Whatever you may have heard about the lawsuit, the crux of the matter is that XRP's functionality has nothing to do with the SEC v. Ripple case. Because of this, I reiterated my previous statement, I will not alter my course of action. Instead, I will continue to hold XRP irrespective of his validity. Why this is due to the fact that my investment theory has always revolved around utility considerations and always will. Additionally, I am prepared to admit failure if my assumption that people care about the utility of currencies is incorrect. To be honest, I have a hard time believing that. For the avoidance of doubt, he is solely describing the patterns in the charts that he has seen himself. I think that's all that needs explaining. He has always been on the side of XRP, as far as I know. Perhaps to avoid charges that he harbors any ill will, he spends a few minutes in the video adamantly stating that he is not invested in the result. Again, it seems to be spot on, so I commend him for that. To prove a point, the news of the 2020 SEC lawsuit caused XRP's value to fall to 16 or 17 cents, or whatever the floor was, immediately following the announcement. Back then, he uploaded a video to YouTube where he revealed his long XRP position. A few days or more have passed since the lawsuit caused the XRP price to plummet. He claims to be long XRP. Beyond the use of 2 charts, this goal was achieved. It was news that didn't matter at all. It was of little consequence. No matter what, the charts have been and will remain his main concern. His prediction also included a new XRP high of 1.30. A lot of people thought he was crazy after hearing his call. Due to the SEC, XRP will not be among the top 10 coins, despite the fact that the group has intriguing individuals, such as Rand Neuner. Michael, the chart analyst, was at your disposal whenever you needed him. Notable crypto specialist Michael Vander Pop confirming that XRP will be totally irrelevant. That is known by all. He said that everyone would have made hundreds of thousands of dollars if Bitcoin hit a certain price, but I don't remember the exact figures. As a result, XRP's price is going to explode, perhaps reaching 50 cents or something equally absurd. It is widely known that the SEC artificially lowered the price of XRP, which scares off potential buyers due to the evident fear it induced. Still, XRP surpassed 2 last cycle, a level not even Alessio Rizzani had predicted. This is why XRP was the only coin in the top 10 by market cap from the previous cycle that didn't reach a new all-time high before the bull run started. Do you not think it's a coincidence that there is only one truth? However, he now has a quite pessimistic view of XRP. In addition, he predicts that XRP will retest the 13-cent mark in 2025, perhaps as early as this year or early next. If my understanding of the video is correct, he appears to think that the 2020 XRP lows must first be retested before they can be supported. He appears to believe this to be somewhat reasonable. The price of XRP plummeted to around 10 cents in 2020. What will precipitate all this occurring still qualifies it, he says. Considering his belief that this cannot be achieved unless the XRP price needs to fall below 35 cents in order for this to take place. Thus, he concurs that XRP's potential applications are somewhat constrained. Whatever the situation may be, he warns that all eyes should be on XRP if its price drops below 35 cents. The rate of degradation will be enhanced if that level is compromised. That level is the one he insists on being mandatory. Much though it's far from certain, XRP must reach 13 cents simultaneously or face a much more severe collapse finally to 13 cents. Following a precipitous decline of perhaps 20 or 22 cents, he made it quite obvious that he believes a pit stop would be doable. But he's still holding out hope that it will be available till 13 cents. I would be eternally thankful if you could subscribe and like my channel. The next video will be our farewell.